0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15. So this is velocity. This is time. It's in seconds. This is in meter per second. Now, velocity time graph. For velocity time graph also we'll be taking different cases. First is when body is moving with uniform velocity. Uniform velocity means constant velocity. बॉडी की वेलोसिटी सेम है चाहे कितना भी टाइम हो गया है. ओके, तो अगर 0 टाइम मतलब स्टार्टिंग में बॉडी की वेलोसिटी 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड है, 1 पे भी 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड है, 2 पे भी 2 सेकेंड्स पे भी 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड है, ऐसे 3, 4, 5 सेकेंड्स पे भी 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड है, then we say that body is moving with uniform velocity. So in that case the graph will be this way. 0 के लिए भी ये पॉइंट, 1 के लिए दिस वन, 2 के लिए दिस वन, 3 के लिए दिस वन, 4 and 5. Okay, joining these points. So what can we say about this graph? Graph will be a straight line. Parallel to x-axis. Okay. So velocity time graph के लिए याद रखना है, when a body is moving with uniform velocity, the graph will be a straight line parallel to x-axis. Okay. Now one question I want to ask, distance time graph में ऐसी line कब बनती है? In distance time graph, when is graph a straight line parallel to x-axis? Unmute. Manav, unmute and say.
When it is in rest.
When the body is at rest. Very good. Okay. But in velocity time graph, when body is moving with uniform velocity, the velocity time graph will be a straight line. तो ये दोनों cases याद रखना है. Okay. Next is when body is moving with uniform acceleration. Case B, case 2. Velocity time graph ही देखेंगे हम. When body is moving with uniform acceleration. Okay, uniform acceleration का concept clear है? Before also we have discussed. I'll give one example of uniform acceleration. Suppose time and velocity is this way. Okay. At 0 seconds, velocity was 0. At 5 seconds, velocity was 10 meter per second. At 10 seconds, it was 20 meter per second. At 15 seconds, it was 30 meter per second. At 20, it was 40. At 25, it. Okay. Suppose this data is given. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे देखो हर 5 सेकेंड में वेलोसिटी कितनी चेंज हो रही है? हर 5 सेकेंड velocity is change in velocity is same. Okay, here you can see the difference is 10 meter per second. Here also 10 meter per second. Here also 10 meter per second. Here also 10 meter per second. Okay, so this is called uniform acceleration. Okay, there is change in velocity, but change in velocity is uniform. So this case is called uniform acceleration. Okay. When a body is moving with uniform acceleration, velocity time graph will be plotted this way. Or always on x-axis will be taking time, y-axis velocity. Okay. Then 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. 0 at 0 for time. Okay, time we have taken this way, तो इसी में हम ले लेंगे 5 भी ले लेंगे, 15 भी ले लेंगे 25 भी ले लेंगे. For 5 it is 10. For 10
It
it's
is 20.
for 20. For 15 it's 20. For 15 it's 30.
30.
Okay, for 15 it's 30, and for 20 it's 40. So this way the graph will be. Okay. So basically, okay, we'll draw one more graph actually, because there we have made it very congested. So we can make it here. Okay. Time is 0 to 25. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And velocity is 0 to 50. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Velocity is in meter per second, and this is time in seconds. Okay. Now we'll, for 0 it's a 0. First point will be here only. Next is for 5 it's 10. For 10 it's 20. For 15 it's 30. For 20 it's 40. And for 25 it's 50. Joining this all points. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So velocity time graph of a body moving with uniform acceleration will be a straight line making an angle with x-axis or inclined with x-axis. Okay. So graph of or velocity time graph of uniform acceleration will be a straight line inclined to x-axis. Okay.
You have to write this.
ये स्टेटमेंट पता होना चाहिए. लिख लो अभी. इफ यू वांट यू कैन राइट, बट यू शुड नो कि कैसा होता है ग्राफ. ठीक है. अब तीसरा चीज है when body is moving with variable velocity. Okay. अब what we can determine, हमने वहां पे देखा था uniform, when a body is moving with uniform motion we can use distance time graph to find speed. ये हमने देखा था. Distance time graph can be used to find speed of an object when a body is moving with uniform motion. Okay. When a body is moving with uniform acceleration, velocity time graph can be used to find acceleration of the body, and it can be used to find distance traveled. Okay. So what are the two things that can be found by velocity time graph? First of all, acceleration, and
Ma'am,
second,
and speed.
distance traveled.
Distance.
Okay. Acceleration कैसे find करेंगे? Acceleration can be found by slope. Okay. Slope क्या होता है actually? Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular होगी velocity, velocity divide by time. ठीक है. जैसे perpendicular तो change in velocity होगी perpendicular by base. Okay. So acceleration, we can write this statement. Acceleration of the body given by slope of velocity time graph. Okay. Second thing which can be used, second thing which can be found by a velocity time graph is distance traveled. Okay. So distance traveled is given by area under velocity time graph. Distance traveled find करना है तो area under velocity time graph gives the distance traveled or displacement. दोनों एक ही बात है क्योंकि we are talking about a body moving in straight line. Okay. If you want, you can copy this. Now,
Ma'am, 1 second.
Yes.
Yes. I'm done.
Done. When a body is moving with variable or non-uniform acceleration. Okay. So in this case, the graph can be curved or zigzag, but it's not necessary that it will be a straight line. Okay.
Zigzag.
So it can be this way also, like velocity time graph ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Okay. Even it can be curve also. Okay. When
Yes.
non-uniform acceleration है, तो ये कैसा भी हो सकता है. Okay. अब okay. So now I am pausing. So all of you can write in your book or wherever you want. What is the nature of question, page number 107? Question number 1 of your NCERT book. What is the nature of distance time graph for uniform motion? Answer for this is, when the motion is uniform, distance time graph is a straight line inclined to x-axis or with some slope. दोनों एक ही बात है. When the motion is uniform, distance time graph is a straight line inclined to x-axis. Okay. Even you can write in the bracket with some slope. Both the things are same. Okay. Then next is non-uniform motion. When the motion is non-uniform, distance time graph is not a straight line. Okay. Not a straight line, that means it can be curve also, it can be zigzag also. Okay, so it will not be a straight line. Is first
Yes,
question
ma'am.
clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Question 2. What can you say about the motion of object whose distance time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis? Time axis and
Ma'am, what can you say about the
what? Manav?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Question 2, page number 107 of your NCERT book.
Yes.
What can you say about the motion of an object whose distance time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या बोल सकते हैं हम उसके बारे में डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ के?
Ma'am, it is in rest.
So when distance time graph is a straight line parallel to x-axis, that means the body is at rest. This will be the answer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You can write this. If you are not yet written this answer, you can write. So the body is at rest or object is stationary. Both are same. Okay. Question number 3. What can you say about the motion of an object if its speed time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis?
Ma'am?
Speed time graph or velocity time graph same ही है. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I was asking that only.
That only? Okay. So what can you say about the motion of an object if speed time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis? So what we can say, that body is
Ma'am,
moving
uniform velocity.
uniform speed लिख दो क्योंकि वो speed time graph बोला है. So we can say
Yes,
that
ma'am.
body is moving with uniform speed. Is it clear? We can say, what we can say, that body is moving with uniform speed. Next is, what is the quantity which is measured by the area occupied below velocity time graph?
It is a quantity which is measured.
What is the quantity? Quantity मतलब क्या measure कर सकते हैं? What is the quantity which is measured by area occupied below velocity time graph? क्या बोला था मैंने कि area under velocity time graph क्या देता है?
Acceleration.
No, not acceleration. Two things,
Time.
Ma'am, distance.
distance and displacement. It is written on this slide also, you can see. Area under velocity time graphs gives distance or displacement. ठीक है? Velocity time graph से दो चीजें measure कर सकते हैं, acceleration और distance or displacement. Acceleration आता है slope से. Acceleration is measured by slope of velocity time graph and distance and displacement is measured by area. Area under velocity time graph. Okay, so what will be the answer for this? Distance or displacement?
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth one. Okay. So this were the homework questions of previous class. Question number 1 we are going to discuss first. You tell me the answers. Anybody has done these questions? किसी ने किए?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Answer. What is the answer?
And first one, 50 upon 81.
50 upon 1. No, it's correct. Anybody else has done the question? Let us do now. Okay. Car travels 30 kilometers at uniform speed. So question 1, solution. 30 kilometers at uniform speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Okay. So distance is given 30. Speed is given 20 kilometers per hour. Okay. Time we don't know in first case. Okay. Then next 30 kilometers again. Speed is 40. Time we don't know. Speed equals to distance upon time. So T1 will be equal to D1 upon S1. D1 is 20. 30 upon 20. S2. T2 will be equal to D2 upon S2. That is 30 upon 40 again. Okay. So this and this cancel, this and this cancel. So total average speed is total distance upon total time. This is the formula.
Yes, ma'am.
Total distance is 30 plus 30 and total time is 3 by 2 plus 3 by 4. This you should. तो हमको सॉल्व करना है वो है 30 30 by 2 plus 3 by 4. Okay. So, four, and this will be 6 plus 3, that is equal to 60 by 9 by 4, that is 60 into 4 upon 9. This we have 40 upon 2 are 18, 60, 60, sorry, 10 again, so it will be 26.6. Are you getting this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, yes, any doubt, Laksh, Manav?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Question 2.
Ma'am, answer is 10.
Okay, next
Ma'am,
one.
question second answer is 1 meter per second square.
Right, it is correct. 1 meter per second square. A scooter acquires a speed of this much in 10 seconds. What is acceleration? So let us assume that it is starting from V is
Yes, ma'am. It is 1 meter per second square only.
and time is 10 seconds. Convert this kilometer per to meter per second. That is 5 by 18. You have to multiply. 18 twos are, that is 10 meter per.
Ma'am, 10 meter per second.
Yes. Now, acceleration is change in velocity upon time. So it is 10 minus 0 upon 10. 10 upon 10 is 1 meter per second square.
Yes, ma'am. I've written 10 meter per second, but answer is 1 meter per second.
Okay. Now, next was NCERT question number 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else tried that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, distance is 2200 meter and displacement is 200 meter.
Okay. So we have done it once actually. एक बार हम पढ़ चुके हैं I think this question. So I am saying the solution here. NCERT book exercise. Those who have tried can see. Yes, you got Yashvi. Yashvi, the answer.
Ma'am, I have not got right answer.
Okay. ये देख लेते हैं अभी. ये बोल रहा है an athlete covers one round of circular track of diameter 200 meter in 40 seconds. एक एथलीट है जो वन राउंड कंप्लीट करता है 40 सेकेंड्स में, ठीक है, और इसका डायामीटर दिया है, ठीक है. अब व्हाट विल बी द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट एट द एंड ऑफ 2 minutes 20 seconds. So at the end of total 2 minutes 20 seconds we have to find. First of all find 2 minutes 20 seconds में कितने सेकेंड्स होते हैं. That is 140 seconds. वन राउंड में, वन राउंड के लिए 40 सेकेंड्स लग रहे हैं और उसने ये किया 140 सेकेंड्स तक, मतलब उसने कितने राउंड्स कंप्लीट किए. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल फाइंड दैट. सो नंबर ऑफ राउंड्स विल बी 140 upon 40, that is 3.5. 3.5 means starting from A, coming back to A, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time and 4th time here. So starting from here and ending at here. अब इसमें मिनिमम डिस्टेंस क्या होगा ए और बी के बीच में. स्मॉलेस्ट डिस्टेंस तो डायामीटर होगा. तो यहाँ पे डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या हो जाएगा. डिस्प्लेसमेंट विल बी 200. ओके. एंड डिस्टेंस विल बी द सर्कमफेरेंस ऑफ सर्कल इनटू नंबर ऑफ राउंड्स. सो सर्कमफेरेंस ऑफ सर्कल इज 2 pi r and number of rounds is 3.5. So it will be 2 pi r into 3.5. So it will be 2200 meters and displacement will be smallest distance, that will be equal to 200 meters. Okay. Yes, Yashvi, is it clear?
Ma'am, my distance is right, but displacement is wrong.
अब समझ में आ गया डिस्प्लेसमेंट.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. अब कमिंग नेक्स्ट टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में actually we have already one video in which recorded solution of question number 1 and 2 is given. In case any is having any doubt, you can refer that video.
Yes, ma'am.
So display this in this case 1 minute.